Everything is go here. We're just waiting for the cabin pressure to bleed to low enough pressure to open the hatch. It's about .1 on our gauge now. Neil, this is Houston, over.
I wanted to be an astronaut, yes, and it was specifically when I was younger. When I grew older, I started to realize that this is beyond my reach because I was Jewish. We are Jewish, yes, and for Jewish people back in anti-Semitic Russia, many doors were completely closed. I was a small boy, yes. My father tried to get me interested in many things, including the space. You know, we used to live in the south of Ukraine, it's Crimea. It's a lot of sunny days, it's starry sky at night. And we look at sky and we spoke about the stars and distances and our planets and solar system. And at that time the spaceships started to go up, so we spoke about all this stuff. Yes, and I developed a very strong interest to space. I was 5 or 6 years old, probably 5, yes, and my father came to me and brought a couple of space lapel pins, yes, and he told me, look how beautiful they are. I still have these 2 pins in my collections. I remember them, I can point them, yes. And he said, he offered, let's start collecting pins, space pins.
Roll to the left.
Since that, it became not just a hobby, it became the passion.
Line up on the platform. Put your left foot to the right a little bit.
I was saving money. I was given for breakfast for school. I was saving half or even more of this money, and I was using them to buy pins.
Roger, Neil. Okay, stand by, Neil. Columbia.
I remember the first years of space exploration, all the subject of space flight, it was extremely popular in Russia. It was a matter of national pride, yes. And wearing the pins, lapel pins, space lapel pins, it was a reflection of this pride. I remember the flight of Apollo 7, the first flight around the moon. Yes, I took it as a personal hit. I took it as a personal hit because they were first. And before that, the Russians, they were first all the time, or almost all the time. So I took it very hard. And after that, of course, the historic flight of Apollo 11 and the first man steps on the moon. It was a tragedy for me. It was a personal tragedy for me, of course.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
It's distances. It's unknown. It's the question: what's out there? What's out there on Venus? What's out there on Mars? What's out in the other galaxies? Yes, are there any intelligent civilizations out there? Maybe yes, maybe no. Yes, stepping your foot on another planet, on the moon. Probably this is what was attracting me.
With my toe, it does adhere in fine layers, like powdered charcoal, to the sole and sides of my boots. A fraction of an inch, maybe an eighth of an inch, but I can see the footprints of my boots and the treads in the fine sandy particles. Neil, this is Houston. We're copying.